Sleep Challenges with Aging. Dawn, your natural hormone balancing specialist, here giving you a wellness series on sleep. And sleep is so important because it's connected to insulin resistance and cortisol and your weight. So that's always important, especially in January when we're really thinking about our weight. So let's get into what are some ways to not only fall asleep, what can we do with our hormones to get us to fall asleep, but also stay asleep. Because a lot of women will say, oh, I have a problem falling asleep, but then after I'm a rock after that. Other people are like, oh, I can fall asleep, but I will wake up in the middle of the night. So there's two things. Falling asleep is super important. And for women, we have so much on our mind, right? So I always say, have a little pad by your bed. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, think of something, you can write it down. You don't have to go out or put it in your phone or whatever. Just do that because there's a lot going on. But try to just rewind, just relax, let everything go. But if you can't, you're probably estrogen dominant. And most of our clients, most people, women out there are estrogen dominant. And estrogen stimulates the brain because women have a lot to do with kids and the family. But if we don't have enough progesterone to relax us, we're not going to be able to fall asleep. So progesterone increases GABA, which is like a relaxing neurochemical in the brain. It looks like a natural Xanax. So what do we do to be balanced? We have our natural hormone balancing cream, and we have our Pro Plus cream. And this is super important. It's transdermal. It goes right in. And what it's doing is immediately, within 15 minutes, relaxing you. It stabilizes blood sugar, which is going to help you stay asleep. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But it relaxes the mind. We also, I won't go into this now too much, we have our stress cream, and our stress cream gives the body the ability to make cortisol so it doesn't rob our progesterone long term. So we can dump things into our body, but if it's being robbed. So Be Balanced, we're very different. We have a 1-2 punch, and your natural hormone balancing specialist can let you know about that. But progesterone is key because imbalances in women are one of the key things that cause insomnia. Now, what's the next thing? So you fall asleep, and some of the other sleep tips I've been giving you through these videos can help. But what about staying asleep? A lot of times women, their blood sugar will crash in the middle of the night. And do you ever just wake up? No one's there. Your husband's not snoring. The dog didn't jump on you, but you just woke up. What is that? It's the blood sugar. It dropped and cortisol shoots up. Hey, what's going on? What's happening? That's what our body is there for. It's there to protect us. So cortisol shoots up because it's very stressful for your blood sugar to fall. You wake up. You don't know, what's going on. You just go to the bathroom and go back to bed. Well, the problem is that happens with most people, but women our age, they usually wake up with a hot flash or a night sweat. Then we're up for a while. Then we got to change our clothes. Then we're ripping the covers off. So we don't want women in our age with menopausal women to be waking up. So how do we do that? Having a protein shake is the easiest, but protein and a little bit of fat or a little bit of fiber before bed because it stabilizes blood sugar. So if you say, Dawn, I am being so good. I had a good dinner and I'm not going to eat anything. I eat dinner at 5. I go to bed at 11 and I don't eat anything. Well, that's awesome if you can do that. The problem is that's a long time till 7 in the morning. So the blood sugar probably will crash at maybe 3 in the morning, especially around menopause. It's just a hard time for that. So that's a problem. Or if you say, oh, I'm going to splurge tonight. I'm at a wedding. I'm having some wine. I'm going to have some cake. We all do that once in a while, right? Well, that's going to cause blood sugar to go up and crash. So either of these two scenarios are not going to work for you to stay asleep. And that's what we want, a deep, restful sleep. So rather than have nothing, or if you do have the cake and the wine at the wedding, go ahead and bookend your day with the easiest thing. And we have Total 5. It's a great vegetarian protein, 5 blends of protein. Have a protein shake at night and add a little bit of MCT oil, medium chain triglyceride oil. Ours is called P100. It's very pure. And the fat and the protein will stabilize blood sugar. Okay, this is what we try to do with diabetics as well, so that you stay like this and don't crash. And then in the morning, you wake up, you've had a deep night's sleep, and then you go on and have your breakfast or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. It's so important. You want to be able to fall asleep, but you want to be able to stay asleep. And those two things are important. And this is the way at Be Balanced, we teach you how to do that. Because Be Balanced, we take the guesswork out of weight loss and wellness, and the sleep is a big part of that. Watch for some more sleep tips. I got one more for you coming in another week.